Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Finally, I'm here again. I'm so sorry, guys, that I didn't show up the last week. But now we're here. ¿Dónde está la gente? Uy, ahí veo mis layers. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I was crazy to come back. I had some issues with my internet provider. It was crazy weekend also. But we are here and we are grateful. I always so excited to be with the CF family. You're always showing me so much love, and I'm always I feel grateful to be here with you guys. So let's have a good day today. Let's see if we can make some profits. But I think most important, let's gather some experience from the markets. Let's become a better trader together, and let's go. Okay. So first of all, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. We want to give a shout out to our sponsor because thanks to them, we are able to be here with you guys. We are able to do all the amazing giveaways that we always do. And man, please, in this moment, take just 1 second and hit that like button, subscribe, and share this channel with your friends so we can grow together and have an amazing time. Is everything good? So let's go, family. Where do you see me from? Where are you seeing me from? Oh, I see Jonathan Vergara. Hermano, bendiciones. Veo la bandera. Esa bandera es de donde, Nigeria. Nigeria? Is that flag? De Puerto Rico. Zumba. Cafecito. A little bit of coffee. Yeah, I don't have coffee, man. I need coffee. No, that's crazy, bro. Se siente así. I feel like I've been out. It was just 1 week, and I feel like, man, it was 1 month. Yeah. Let's go, family. So let's start real quick with this. I want to make a deep analysis of what is happening. A lot of people has been asking me, hey bro, like what the hell is happening with the Nasdaq? Why is behaving that way? And the answer is just one: is we are at a war market. Every time that we have big conflicts on the world, and this one is it's a huge scale conflict. So we are going to have this kind of markets. Yesterday I was talking to my students and I was telling them that in these markets you have to be careful with bias, and I feel like I wasn't able to explain that because in that moment the technician from my internet provider just get home and I have to cut. But I want to explain it here. When I say that in this kind of markets, you cannot rely on mental biases and sesgos mentales. It's not bias about market cycles. The market cycles are going to complete themselves, and we are seeing it. We are talking about sometimes when we analyze, we said, okay, the price sweep that lows, it should go up, and then you create a mental bias, and you are only looking for buys. In this kind of market, this doesn't work well because anything can happen in any second, and then a 800-point candle can appear from nowhere and just messed your whole analysis. So that's what happened yesterday. And what is interesting is today Asia, London, and New York so far has been accumulating. So we do not have any directional structure on the lower time frame. So that's why I like to analyze always from top down. And what I use is my marco temporal, como yo diría eso, my higher time frame to determine in which part of the cycle I am. And look, this is really interesting. Check that we just reject a major call open interest in this area, but it was also the internal range liquidity of my structure. So we are seeing that we are creating lower highs and lower lows, and this was the last low, and then this was the Donald Trump tweet candle. Yeah, and that was hilarious. Like, he said, no, we are almost finishing this war. We got awesome conversations with Iran. 5 Doritos después, 5 minutes later, Iran says, bro, we haven't talked with you. They just say it was a lie. So this move is based on basically a lie, and that is so crazy for me, just to understand that is crazy. But also at the same time, it makes whole sense, because it did in just 5 minutes the whole cycle. It took external range of liquidity, and I want you to see this. It took external range of liquidity, and then it went all the way back to the internal range of liquidity. And that is the market cycle. So just based on that, my next liquidity will be the lows, because so far the price is taking the external range liquidity at the lows. Can you see that? Hey, Amy, but the price can react because it displaces. Yeah, it can do it. That's why as I told you earlier, I will not get married to a bias. I would not be surprised, brother. At this point, I believe everything. His son was opening a long on futures. Say, hey dad, I need your help, bro. I bet my friends that the market is going up today. Hey dad, do me a favor. So I would not be surprised at all. Hey, can you explain how to trade around gamma flip, call wall, put wall? Yeah, of course. Give me just 1 second to make the analysis, and I will answer all your questions. To me, that's a fact, like for real. Yeah, that's true. So, okay. Basically, on the market cycle perspective, we have a sell bias. We have more probabilities to be more focused on sales till the price get this external range of liquidity, unless we have a clear breakout to the upside, but we don't have that yet. Yes, we had a huge move yesterday, but it wasn't a breakout, and actually the market has absorbed more than 50% of that movement, and that means that it wasn't accepted. That move wasn't continuing, and it wasn't accepted. So right now, what I want to take a look is how the market behaves around the levels, and from that on, I can make decisions. So I want to see something after the market opens. I want to see how the market regime is behaving. Right now, we have a positive gamma, and that is not the. I don't like the market on positive gamma. People like it, but I don't. I like more the short gamma environment, the negative gamma environment. I like those huge moves with a lot of volume. in long gamma environment, we have a lot of accumulation, false breakouts. Yes, I like to trade more. I like to trade breakouts more than the false breakouts. But hey, as I told you earlier, we are at a war market. We cannot get biased, so we have to look for buy opportunities and sell opportunities at the same time. Okay. And then from there we can prepare ourselves to react based on data. It's like I always say that trading is hard because we are not prepared to make decisions under pressure. So we have to make those decisions before we start trading, and that is why our system, our analysis is so important, because now we can make decision before it happens. Like, let's do the work right now. So if I want to take a buy position right now, what I'm seeing here is that the price is basically accumulating in this area. So I want a failure to this place of these lows around that major put wall level here. I would love to see the price taking liquidity over here and then rejecting that area, closing above the level. That will be a buy signal, and I will target those highs, maybe that high at much. If I want to sell, I want to see the same scenario, but failing to displace those London highs around that call wall. Okay, that will be my signal to sell, and at the same, I will target those lows. I will not take like very long positions unless we have a negative gamma. Okay, if we have a negative gamma, I can look for more expansive move. Today we have news at 9:45. We got the PMI, and that can add some volatility in the markets. We are expecting a lower than previous PMI. Let's see how it comes, but I think we might see something neutral. Maybe it will go in the forecast, or maybe it will go the same as the previous one, and that is a more neutral lecture than before. So those are the scenarios that I'm looking for to take positions. If I want to buy, I need liquidity to be taken on the sell side. If I want to sell, I want liquidity taken on the buy side. That's all. I want to have a protected stop loss. A more probable scenario, and for I to get that, I need that kind of move first. Do we have liquidity in those zones? And check this out. Okay, I'm gonna market the highs at London is the 500-ish, 508, and the Asian lows is the 190. So let's take a look at the book map and see if we got some liquidity on those areas. Okay, let's see the 1 hour. So my first area is in the 508, 24,508. So yes, we had a small area of liquidity around that area. You can see it here, and it's a really strong because it's really present. It has presence. Okay, so we got 25 contracts. It's not that big, but yeah, we have liquidity. We can confirm that is a buy side liquidity. And in the down area is the 200 something. Yes, I think we have liquidity there too. The 190s, yeah, the 200, 190 area, we have liquidity. Okay, you can see it here right now. So we have liquidity in the lows, in the highs of that range. that range created of the Asian lows and London highs. That is really interesting because on my both of my closest time-based liquidity are confirmed right now. Now I can say with confidence that we had liquidity below the lows and above the highs. Okay, that is really important because sometimes when we used to trade smart money concept, we are like really stubborn. No, the liquidity is in the highs, but the reality is we are speculating. We are just speculating that there's a liquidity on those highs and lows. Sometimes there's not, and what usually happens is when there's no liquidity, it will not work. You will see the liquidity swept on the chart, and you will see the formation, and then everything's changed, and then everything just fell. So that is why I like always to confirm my liquidity zones. Dímelo, papi. Bendiciones. Mi amores, yo no tradeo el oro. I don't trade gold. So I can take a look, I can analyze it, but yeah. I don't trade gold. I only trade index. I trade ES and Nasdaq. I think my brother Marco, he's more into gold, but no. Hey Ragnarok, what's up, brother? Long time no see. But I can take a look if you want. So let me open here a different, because this is really awesome. Like the tool that I'm using for the option markets data. Now we are implementing some data on gold. It's not completed yet, but I know soon we'll be able to trade this kind of market. So while we are seeing about gold is looking ugly, I think gold is right now on a bear market, confirmed bear market. I think it has the 9 candles. I think the 9 daily candles. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, get the 9 candles pattern. This has happened only 3 times in history, I think, and the times that has happened, it took years for the price to recover. It might be different this time because we have a war market, and that can actually push the price up. But right now, I think that same liquidity of people, of retailers trying to buy the gold is what is making it keep going down, because a lot of institutions are winning more, just taking that retail money. So right now in the daily, it's really ugly. Yeah, we took some external range of liquidity here. We might see a pullback, but it. I don't think we are going to close different than this. So we might have an accumulation on these days. We are going to stay almost in the same position of this opening and closure on the weekly candle, and then the next week. Oh fuck, man! I'm sorry. I'm saying bad word. Mala mía, qué mierda, mano. I'm sorry. I was speaking and I wasn't showing the trading view. Okay, so here's the 9 candle pattern that I was talking about. This has just happened I think 3 times in history. I was reading Peter Brand talking about this, that he has seen this 3 times in history. All of each times has been it took years for the market to recover after that nine candles pattern. Some people say that we are in a bear market, confirmed bear market on gold. And yeah, it would not surprise me at all, but we are at a war. We are at war markets and everything can happen. Okay, but taking a look at the weekly, I think this weekly candle will close like this. I don't think we are going to go further than that. So we might see some kind of move, but we are going to still under those highs and under those lows. And then next week, with the next open candle, we might see a pullback toward that imbalance next week, okay, with the next week candle. So for now, what I will do if I trade the gold, I don't trade the gold, but if I will trade the gold, I would like to stay inside that weekly range. Okay, so I'm going to mark the highs of that week, the lows of that week, and then go to the 15-minute chart. Okay, so this is my area right now. Okay, this is my area. So if I want to buy, I need the price to swap these lows and maybe target some highs. Maybe this accumulation here, those equal highs. Get something like this toward that area, and then we can see another pullback. Some accumulations. Today is Tuesday, man. We have major news. No, yes, this. Unemployment claims might do something. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't like how gold behaves. But yes, I will not expect like big moves. I will not expect the gold going over those highs yet. I will rather see that happen on next week. ¿Cómo que where is Marco, brother? ¿Qué te pasaste, papi? Aquí está Ivy. Marco is my brother, but hey, bro, it's my day. Give Marco one day to rest. I know you love him. I love him too, bro. He's my brother. And he's an awesome trader. Like, Marco is a really good trader. And he's learning the book map too, so he will become a better trader now. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing on gold. Hope that helps you. But I don't trade gold, so I will go back to my index. So let me take a look at the questions. Okay, keep the screenshot. Okay, no one wants to review. Amy, can you explain what a gamma flip and what is the gamma flip for MQ today? Okay, so gamma flip is that area where you can see a switch on the market behaviors. Okay, gamma is really correlated with dealers' behavior. I'm talking about the market makers. So when we have a negative gamma, that means that the market maker has to behave in a way that they have to add more pressure to the actual move on the subjacent asset just to keep the neutrality. Okay, market makers cannot win money on move. They have to maintain a neutral position. And how they achieve that? They achieve that through hedging. Okay, they use the future markets to hedge option positions. So if we got a negative gamma, we are going to see the market makers adding positions on future markets to the actual move. Let's say if option markets, the QQQ, is going up, we are going to see them adding that pressure on futures, and we are going to see a huge move. That's why negative gamma makes huge move, like a really directional move. Positive gamma, they defend the ranges. That means if the price buys, they are going to sell. If the price sells, they are going to buy. So when we got positive gamma, we can expect more false breakout, like the price go over and then it go back again. We are going to see the price respecting the key levels, all those major call walls. Okay, call walls and put walls and zero gamma level, like high volume level, all those gex zone, those are gex levels. Okay, major call wall are a gex level. Call wall number 2, that is a gex level. Now put wall, that is a gex level. Zero gamma, that is a gex level. So when we have positive gamma, we have the expectation that the price is going to respect those gex levels. It's more probable than not that the price is going to rebound on those areas. So if I have a buy position and I know I have a positive gamma, I will not put my take profit over a level, because I have high probabilities that the price is going to respect the level, and I don't want to get trapped. You understand? So if we have a negative gamma on the other side, we are expecting the price to break everything. It's going, the breakouts are more likely to happen. Okay. In case of buying, how to find which liquidity will be final from where we can survive to the upside? That is a really hard question, because we don't know. We can take a look at the book map and see what is resting right now. As I told you, I checked, and the only area that we have that is important on the book right now is the 2450, 24600. Yeah, look here, the 24600. Now we got huge liquidity. The 650 is this the major call wall open interest. No way, bro. This is no. Look that huge area of liquidity here. 406 contract on the 650 area, and if we go to the chart, the 650 area is the major call wall open interest. Okay, so we might see some kind of reaction on that area. Also we might see some kind of behavior going from here to there. Okay, so that might be your position, but always you have to be open-minded. Sometimes those kind of big liquidity are spoofing, are traps, is to make people think that the price is going up, but they are going to do the contrary. So we have to be really wake up with that. So it's really hard to determine, okay, where is the liquidity that we are going to take. What I like to do is base my analysis on the market cycles, on the market liquidity cycles. Do you know? I'm gonna ask this question to the people here. Do you know what is the liquidity market cycle? Liquidity cycle. Do you know that? Yo sé que mis leyes saben cuál es el ciclo de liquidez, pero the people that are not from my students, do you know what is the market liquidity cycle? Yes, no, you can answer there. Yeah, the cycle. Yeah. So the markets, and this I learned this from the Dow theory. You know that the markets, they are always trending. The markets is doing higher highs, higher lows, and that is a trend. And then if price do lower highs and lower lows, that is a trend. But what people don't say about this is that the trends are that way because they follow a liquidity cycle, and that means that the price is always looking for liquidity. If we have a uptrend, we are going to target external range liquidity of the highs, and then we are going to retrace to internal range liquidity on the imbalance. And again, we're going to target external range liquidity and then go back to internal range of liquidity. So we are always going from external range of liquidity, ERL, to internal range of liquidity. So saying this, if I go to my higher time frames and I see and look this way, the market is trending. Yes, the market is trending. The market has strength, fuerza, strength to the downside. It has some strength to the downside. So we can now take a look. Okay, so the price took external range liquidity here. The price took internal range of liquidity here. So my most probable area will be the downside, will be the external range of liquidity to continue the trend that is doing. Okay, that is what I'm seeing in my market cycle, but everything can happen, and it can change. So for me to see a change on this behavior, we need to break out over these highs. We need closure above these highs. And yes, here we have the confirmation, but everything will start in this area. So we want to see how the market behaves around the levels, the more closest level. Okay, so when we are, let's see, at a 15-minute chart, we want to see how the market reacts with my levels, like with my lows, previous lows, London lows, London highs levels. If we see displacement for valley gaps to the upside, we are seeing confirmation of continuation to the area. Also, if we have a leg of displacement, a failure to displace those lows, we are having a buy position. But if we have continuation to the downside, displacing those lows, we might have continuation to the downside. Even though if we go all the way up and we fail to display, let's say, these highs, or we go up and we fail to display that major call wall, open interest, we are seeing a selling signal toward that external range of liquidity. Okay? Do you understand that? So the market open, but it's really low, the volume. I don't like that at all. That might be because of the news. We got news in 15 minutes, approximately, in 10 minutes. So let's see. We got a good a good analysis. It just wait for the market to get into the position that we have better odds, on our favor. I'm going to actualize the data on my option indicator. Let me change this data. And now I'm going to use the 1 DTE levels. Okay. Just wait, because even though that we have a good buy candle there, it just break in the 0 gamma level. So that is not a good signal for buyers. Okay. The price just reject that level. So don't get too fast into positions. Something that I learned is that the market doesn't pay the smartest trader. It always pays the more disciplined trader. We are always want to execute on a move. We want to take trades every day, but profitability is not about take every trade or know everything. It's about taking the same good decisions day to day, over and over again. That is where discipline turns in knowledge, you know, and that will give you profitability. So my minimum RR is 102. My maximum is whatever the markets want to give me. Usually it's a 1 to 10 or 1 to 8. All depends on the market behavior. Okay, we are seeing a flip on the. Oh, this is beautiful, man. We are seeing the market. Yeah, the gamma. Okay, no, it's not. It's not yet reflecting here, but I see that the gamma. We might see some kind of change on gamma levels right now. Let me check this. QQQ, 1 TTE. Okay, we got some put dominance, but it's weak. It's still weak. Let's wait for the market to get more data. Yeah, but I have a negative, a short gamma environment, but with neutral risk, and I don't like that. I don't like the price having a neutral risk. I like when it's risk off. If I want to sell, I like when it's risk off environment. Right now it's not risk off. Right now it's neutral. ¿Alguno de los leyen está viendo cómo está el market regime? Are you seeing how is the market regime? PMI, yeah, PMI in few minutes. Thank you, Ivelis. Hey guys, Ivelis, she's the mama bear of Wall Street. Like, she's one of my students, and she's one of the best traders that I have ever met. And she's a perma bear. She's a perma bear. The best sell positions that I have seen is that girl. That's Mama Bear right there. I call her the Mama Bear of Wall Street. Like, that's crazy. It's Ivelis Diaz. She's in the chat right now. I have to invite her one day on the stream. That will be hilarious. So I don't know right now the gamma flip on the GC. Yes, that is so true, brother. That is so true. Me sale risk off. I don't know why it's not like doing anything on my side. It's like frozen. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, it's neutral. Oh yes, and now I'm seeing it. Yeah, now okay, yes, that's right. We are in risk off. Dealer short gamma. This is a good sign for selling positions. Let's see what happens. We are now almost getting into that lows that I told you earlier. So now we want to see how the market behaves there. Yeah. Short gamma put, and we have the news in about 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. We are not going to take any position until that news is out. It's really probable that Ivelis right now she's shorting from here. She's shorting like from here, something like that. The probability is really high that happens. No, right now we don't have an absorptions. Nope, not at all. we had an absorption right here, and in the book map we got an absorption there. Right now we are not seeing high volume on that area. That is really probable because of the news. So let's see what happens now. Stop out? But brother, what kind of trade do you took? Like, you're stop out? Or that is crazy. The the market just opened, bro. Why are you on a position? Okay, 3 more minutes for the news. This looks good. Let me see the ES. Oh yeah, well, that's for real. We got a huge absorption there on ES. And hey, that might be a good signal. Let me see if we have some kind of SMT with the ES right now, because yes, you are correct. We have a huge absorption on ES right now. But I don't think we have any. No, actually, we are the same. We don't have any. Wait, 30 seconds. 30 seconds for the news. Okay. Wow. The market regimen right now is really, really, really bearish right now. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Let's see. Yeah, 52. It's above the forecast, above the previous. So okay, so this is the thing. So this is the thing. On the manufacturing area, we have the inflation affecting the manufacturing area right now. We still have a more neutral service PMI, but on the manufacturing perspective, we have a more sticky inflation right now. Okay, that could be bad. That could be really bad because that will force the Federal Reserve to keep the the current interest highs, high for longer. So, let's see how the market behaves. I think this was expected. This is not a surprise. But I think the environment right now is more likely to give us a sell position than anything. Let's see the 15 minute. Yeah, we got a little bit of closure. Below 1 hour looks better for the failure to displace, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with the 15 minutes. And now we are going to retest the bookmap, the point of control. So if we retest that area and we respect it as a resistance, yeah, we're going to go down. Let's see what happens here. Okay, I think we are in a good position right now. Yeah, you know what happens that um Mohit Dabas, like markets not buying Trump comments. The reality of the, and hey, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but um yeah, I think that was a manipulation. That was crazy. It was a lie. They are not in conversation of peace with Iran at all. So yeah. Yeah, brother, that was crazy. Like, elite sound, like, that was exactly that. That is what I think it was diabolical, like for real. That was crazy. I don't understand, like the 10-year are increasing in the percentage. We are so huge downside and short, but we're yes, and that is why the market is behaving a bit it's like it's not normal, but everything is aligning. It's just you have to wait for the perfect setup. Man, I should take this trade, man. I didn't take it. I was looking at the chat, but man, this was a good trade right here. It was in this fair value gap, the rejection of that apex. That was a good trade, but it's okay. I know we are going to have another opportunity. We got an environment right now that is good for sell positions. Let me see. Okay, let me get to the 5 minute. I want to see my levels on the 0 DTE, ODTE. Yeah, we're going for those strikes over here. It's really probable that we are going to aim for these strikes over here. Yeah, that is true. Like, I think they noticed that they got into a war that is going to cost a shit lot of money, and they want to de-escalate. They want to find a way out. But right now, I think it's really messed up. I don't think we are going to anywhere soon. No, I don't see an end of this conflict anytime soon. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. English, please. YouTube, RT. I'm speaking English, brother. I know my English is not, it's not the best English, but I'm trying. Like this, like the book, but like it got really hit. And oh, those were spoof. We got a huge area of liquidity and just went out. There was a spoofing. There was a manipulation of the price. Crazy. Now you can see the dealers are on risk off positions and on a short gamma environment. We got put dominance, so we have the sellers having control right now. Let me see the premium QQQ flow on the ODTE. We got a strong put dominance, but it's still early for this. Gonna wait till 10 a.m. I think, because everything can flip, you know. Yeah, I trade Nasdaq and ES. We got a small SMT, a bullish SMT on the Nasdaq and ES. I don't know if you can see it. It's really small, so it could be nothing, but we got a small SMT here. the volatility is in 27. We got a really high volatility right now. That is nice. That is nice. I'm going to move to break even just to protect myself because I don't like this kind of market. Family, I'm coming right back. I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'm just going to leave you here. I'm just going to protect myself there. I don't care if you're taking me out. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Well, it took me out. Yeah. Let's see if he gives me another entry. That is why I protect myself, because right now the environment is better for sales, not for buys. And even though we can see a buy position, like we can see a huge buy, I'm not comfortable like buying against the probabilities. Oh, let me see. There's a good question here. Buyers just getting serving ENGs. So okay, Bookmap it doesn't have time frames per se. Bookmap is a real time depiction of the order book. So we don't have like time frames on Bookmap. I only use maybe like a timestamp to see what is happening. I can put like 15 minutes so I can see the last 15 minutes of development. This is the last 15 minutes of development, but we are actually seeing like real time orders getting in the market right now. Man, I should lift my stop loss where it was. This is playing like real good. What is that? I need to go. I had an emergency. I had to go to the bathroom. Because what I say, we are at a market, war market. You cannot stay, just with one kind of bias, of mental bias. You have to change quick. The ability of adapt to the order flow is what is going to make you profitable. If you stay in your mind, oh, it's going to sell, I'm going to take sell position only so because it have to sell. No, you're going to get screwed in the market. You have to adapt to the order flow. Yes, I want to sell. I got a environment that is favoring sell position, but the market is buying. So it doesn't make sense that I get into sell position if the market is buying. You understand, Moises? You have to be really quick with your biases. In a war market. In war market, biases doesn't work at all. Doesn't work. No te puedes casar con ninguna dirección, chacho. Te mueres. Okay, now we're seeing a put dominance aumenting. Let's see. QQQ premium flow is weak. Yeah. Oh, we're still short gamma. So these levels are GEX levels. So these levels are, actually big players level. Whereas the major amount of volume on the option markets, this is a correlation between the option markets and the future market, because future markets are the hedge of the market makers, dealers. So those are the GEX levels. Those are the areas where we might see the more kind of, or they are more likely to be some kind of reaction on those zones. It also has to be a lot with the gamma environment. Right now we are at a dealer short gamma. The dominance right now is neutral. That means nobody is dominating. The sellers are not dominating at all. But we have a risk off environment. That means that it's better for the dealer to sell positions. But since we are in a short gamma, anything can happen right now. So yeah, I just want to be careful with the kind of position that I'm going to take. We got huge levels of liquidity below, but I don't know why I don't feel comfortable with them. They look like spoof. Yeah, for it looks like absorption. And actually, we are going to face, like, on that strike, that max pain strike or 1 DTE strike, we have the 280. We got the point of control there. Actually, that is the gas gravity. So this area, we are going to see most likely the price to go there and just stop over there, because we got a lot of confluence there that is going to act as a resistance level. No, man, that indicator is not available for public. That is a beta, a beta application that a friend of mine is developing. Is only available for my students right now, but it will soon go public. So for now it's not public, but I think there is tools like this on the market. So you can check like GEX level areas, indicators. You might find something. Okay, this is the area that I want. And at 10 a.m. this is just perfect right now. You can see that has correlation with the point of control right now. So we have a good area. Mira, pero ¿cómo que TP, Ricardo? ¿Cómo fue eso? Ah, trader, sí. Oh yeah, of course, of course. We are going to have giveaways today. Of course, we are going to have giveaways today. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. Okay, now everything is aligning. I want this point of control recalibration, and now we are going to take a look at how it behaves in that point of control. Ah, la copita, puse aquí, bueno, me sacó. A mí me sacó porque tuve que irme al baño a traerme un peo. Me quería que sonara aquí en el live. Ah, no te rías, no te rías. Ay, parece que saben español, carajo. Ah. Oh, no, bro. La camisa se ve dura. La camisa se ve dura. I mean, Alpha Features, bro. Alpha Feature is the features. Bueno, me dio con desayunarme un sándwich de pastrami. Yeah, that is crazy. I should respect my... No, ni para tanto, ni para tanto. Era solamente ruido. Salí con regalo. Ah, man, you make me laugh. Okay, now we're going to see something here. Like now I want to see like okay the selling volume gaining strength. Yeah, I'm gonna take a position here. You know, see if oh no, you recalibrate. Say I was just about to take a position and no, not yet. Yeah. Yo vendí. I'm in short position right now. I got a huge rejection of this area. So yes, I'm in a short position right now. Where's the liquidity in this area? So we got a liquidity on the 210. The 210. Oh man, we got a liquidity here. Yeah. It can be. Let me see if I have some liquidity below that. I don't see any liquidity below that. So, okay. Okay, I'm gonna close this position right now. Okay, primero 1200, 1200, just like that. Really easy money today. It was a good trade. No, no es contradicción, porque I'm a scalper, brother. Yo soy un scalper, yo opero los impulsos y retrocesos. I'm a scalper, so I'm not a position trader. You know, I don't take position. Remember this, brother. Here, we are here to make money, not to be right. Eso es el ego. Los traders que operan con ego quieren estar correctos todo el tiempo. I don't want to be right. I just want to make money, brother. That's the difference. That's what I am where I am. I don't even care if this right now goes all the way against me. I have a good area where the price might have a reaction. I take advantage of that reaction. I make my money, and I go home. That's it. You know, people that are always trying to validate themselves with the trades are the ones that are the more likely to lose. Are more likely to lose. Y lo voy a decir en español para que lo entienda. El trader que busca validarse con sus trades es el que más veces pierde. El que usualmente se mantiene como que en el mismo círculo. Porque tú estás validando, tú quieres tener la razón. El precio, mi análisis era en compra y yo tengo que comprar. Mi análisis era en venta, yo tengo que vender. Y me hacen un mercado de guerra. We are at a war market right now. That means that anything in can moment can happen. For me, that I am a scalper, you know, yo soy un scalper, I trade impulse and retracements. So I don't want to be right, you know. If the price go all the way down and take that sell side liquidity, that's good. You know, that's good. But for my perspective, I got my tools. I know where I have a high opportunity of a move, and I can capitalize on that. That is trading. Eso es trading. It's not a contradiction. It's trading actually. Yes, of course. So first of all, what I was seeing is two things. The price is rejecting this area on ES. That means if the price in ES, that is my major, that seguro que sí, Moisés. ES is my major asset, you know. If the price wants to flip bullish on ES, it has to take all the way the 66.37 level. Right now, he is reacting at a resistance level. So the possibility of rejection in that level is high. Also, we got the VIX augmenting the volatility. We see that the VIX is uptrending on the inside range. Okay, so if we are in a low area, it's really probable that we're going to see a rejection. Another thing is that in my level, in my asset that is MQ, we have this retest of the max pain ODTE, my GEX level. One time, the second time it rejects with a lot of force. But what it makes me take this trade, you know, my confirmation was on the book map. Okay, when the price broke right here. Just give it 1 second. Okay, when the price broke this area and it retests right here and then it rejects the point of control with a lot of volume, I saw this liquidity as a good area to take some gasoline even though that the price might now reject and go get that liquidity in the buy side, the price was going to take this liquidity first, because now, because I use the book map, I do not speculate where is the liquidity. You might speculate where is the liquidity. You might say, oh no, the liquidity is under the low. It was not. Actually, it was not. The liquidity was in the 210 level. So it was in the 200 level, actually. So what I'm saying is that now I can see the liquidity. I saw that there was no more liquidity below that, and that was my confirmation. So it rejects the point of control. It most likely going to take some liquidity after it goes back. And look, the price went all the way to that liquidity, and look what it's doing right now. So if I see like the price is breaking above this level and uses as a support level, I might take a buy position. Hey, but you just sold. I don't care, bro. I trade pullbacks and impulses because I am a scalper. No importa si tienes el punto de control. It doesn't matter if you got the point of control below, because you can see this as a spoof. Oh, and actually, it can be some stop losses. People that go in this position and put the stop losses over there. People get in that position, put the stop losses over there, or even here. But if we are having a rejection, remember, this doesn't move the market, so I don't even care much about this. What moves the markets are the aggressors. The volume bubbles are the aggressors. Those are the market orders. Those are the ones that move the market. If I got a rejection of the point of control of the session volume profile, and I have a lot of selling volume that is confirming me that I'm taking a position back with the momentum, that is a good trade. Okay. We trade the order flow, and in this moment the order flow was going toward that liquidity in that area, the 210 area. And you can see that the biggest volume dots were in those zones. Here and here. Do you have any questions? Yeah, and this is really powerful when you know the real mechanics about the markets. When you know the mechanics behind the markets, how the markets really behaves, why the markets really move, why it is doing some things. Like, everything changed for you. Like, for a lot of time, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I used to trade smart money, and bro, I thought I was the shit. Like, I really thought I was good until I learned about order flow. In that moment, everything changed. When I start to see how the market really behaves, when I start understanding the market behavior, the mechanics behind a candlestick. Like, I used to think, like, for real, that the candlestick shows me everything that I need to know, and that is not the reality of things. That is not the reality of things. The candlestick is just one fragment of information. The candlestick is just one small fragment of information. There's a lot of information behind the market that the vast majority of people doesn't know. Hey, it's not a surprise that the better traders right now on future markets are order flow traders, and you can check it. You can check it on the how say that on the Robbins Cup. You can check almost every good trader on the Robbins Cup is an order flow trader, because When you learn to read the order flow, now you understand the mechanics behind the markets. When you learn to analyze the option data, now you know how the market maker has to behave, and that will give you a lot of advantage, you know. So yeah, I recommend that every one of you, if you want to develop yourself like to the next level of knowledge, you need to take time to study the market mechanics and how you do that. It was simple. We wait for, and look, the price is continuing in my favor. So yeah, that is how it's done, bro. That is how it's done. Macro la dio muy linda. Yeah, the macro was awesome. Ahora tiré giveaway que ya comimos y nos vamos. I love my students, bro. I love my students. They're saying, yeah, we eat and we're leaving. So do the giveaway and let's go. We don't want to trade anymore. Yeah, we made some money. So I just actually I trade 3 accounts. So it was $1,200 on 3 accounts. That was good. It was like $3,600, something like that. Yeah, like $3,800, something like that in just one day. This is amazing. This is really really good. So right now, let's go for the giveaway. Thank you everybody, for being here, learning, watching, asking. I'm really excited. I'm always grateful to be here with you guys. So no, I haven't tried deep charts. Actually, I haven't, bro. I want to. Fabio and this other guy, Fabio Fabrici is his name. Those are like real awesome traders, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm stick with Bookmap. It's really good. Bookmap is really good. Once you understand everything, Bookmap is amazing. So YouTube, YouTube RG. I don't know how to spell that. If you want to learn this, you have to wait a little bit. Join the Sharp Fanatic Discord and wait for the Sharp Academy. I'm launching a full masterclass, 5-hour masterclass. I just recorded and it will be there. I teach everything about the Bookmap. I teach everything about my strategy. So just join the Discord and join the waitlist for the Sharp Academy. It's totally free, so that will be good. Uriel, I do live trading on Thursday and Wednesday. Tomorrow I will be here again. Yeah, it will be free, totally free. It's the Sharp Academy. Yo, right there, look the bot, the Sharp Academy. Go to that link, register, and yeah. Are you ready to share how much? Of course. Maybe in the next stream. So last year it wasn't crazy. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not gonna lie. I leave that for the influencers. I actually make some money. Not to be a millionaire, not to be have a Lamborghini, something like that. But it's enough, to have a decent life. I retire my wife. I have a nice car, a nice home. So yeah. Last year was 600,000. Almost a bit above $500,000. Alpha Futures. I mean, yes sir. So if you want short shark, 2 weeks, 2 months, I really don't know, brother. I really don't know. But join the Discord and stay tuned. You will know. So let's start with the giveaway. If you want to participate on the giveaway, remember the rules. Just one time, please. Just one time. If you do it twice, you're going to get disqualified. Put exclamation order flow. Exclamation order flow, and you are getting in the giveaway. We are having today Apex Traders funding account. We got Alpha Capital Group accounts, and we got 12 months of trade seller. 12 months of trade seller. That will be awesome. Really awesome. Let's go, let's go. Buena suerte a todo el mundo, buena suerte familia. Me voy a dar un buche de guava, watermelon guava, caffeine, some caffeine. Sponsor me, please. Sponsor me, I need caffeine on my system. Man, this trade was good. ¿Cuánto duró este trade? This was a 2 minutes. Bro, $1,200 in 2 minutes. This is insane, bro. I love scalping. Some people get anxious. Some people get like frustrated with scalping. I love scalping. I love scalping. You get in, out really fast. You win or you lose fast. And trading is like a basketball game. You're not always going to score, but you do it quick. Like, okay, I score or I fail. Next day, I just turn my computer off. The rest of the day is mine, and next day I have another opportunity. That's how it is. And that's it. That's all the entries. That's all the entries. All the entries are done. Let's go. But I want to do this influencer thing, with the wins on the chat. I have to, bro. How I do this? Okay. Ahora sí. Ahora quiero ver en ese chat. ¿Cuántos ganaron? Pónganme un W ahí. Win. How many of you win with that? Quiero ver ese chat explotado. Vamos, los Legends. No me van a quedar mal. Well. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So let's go to the name wheels of names. I might try the duck race the next time. I don't know how to do that. I just need the names, brother. Okay, so if you want to participate on the spin, on the giveaway, okay, first of all, you need right now you're going to go to the corner of your screen and you will hit that like button. If you don't hit that like button, you will not win. Okay? I'm gonna check that, bro. I'm gonna check it. If you didn't hit the like button, you will not be able to claim your prize. So hit that like button, please. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just few seconds, and we will appreciate it for real. And now we have all the names here. Now we have all the names here. Thank you for everything. Thank you, everyone. And the first giveaway, we are going to give away the Apex Traders funding account. Apex Traders funding account. And the winner of the Apex Traders funding account is going to be, good luck to everyone. Good luck in. The winner is Jordan Duffy. Jordan Duffy. You just won, Jordan. Where is Jordan? Let's go. Huge win. Oh, look, right there. Congratulations, Jordan. Join the Discord. Remember, join the Discord to claim your prize in the next 24 hours. Congratulations. Now you have a Apex Traders funding account. So now you can apply everything that you just learned in this stream and make some payouts from there. So let's remove Jordan. And now we are going to give away the Alpha Capital account. Alpha is one of my favorite brands right now. You know, they have a whole ecosystem. They got futures, they got CFD. You know, that is an amazing company right now. So for the Alpha Capital Group account, let's go. The winner is going to be, congratulations, Jordan. Good luck to everyone. The winner is Deb. BQ. Debbie. What's up, Deb? I don't know if Apex still have the 300k. They used to. They have the legacy accounts, but I don't know. I have a how to say that, a performance account. But I had, you know, from some time. So it's funded. So it was before the change. So I don't know if now I can buy 300 accounts. Where is Deb? Deb, a la una. Matt Inversion. What's up, Matt? Si Deb no aparece, Deb, where are you? Not here. Oh, okay. Bye. So you're going to get removed. 1, 2, and respin. Okay. So okay, we still have the Alpha. That's good news. You get another opportunity, and let's go. They're too late, brother. Too late. So the winner is going to be MD Tausif. MD Tausif is there. Oh, congratulations, MD Tausif. Congratulations, you just won the Alpha Capital account. And for the last stream, the last giveaway, we are going to give away 12 months, 1 whole year. Hear this, 1 whole year or of Trade Sela. Tiene el nombre de Full Port. No te tires por ahí, chico. 12 months of Trade Sela, and the winner is going to be, this is a huge giveaway. Un año completo. 1 whole year of Trade Sela, and the winner is Tendra 88. Tendra 88. Oh, Tendra, it was you, bro. That is awesome. That's really good, man. I like when people that grinds, you know, that text, you know, they win. You know, that is good. Congratulations, brother. So remember, follow the instructions, get in the Discord, open a ticket, claim your prize, and man, it's really good to be here with you guys. Like, I'm always grateful to have the opportunity to share my experience, share my knowledge with you guys. I always, you know, have a really good time with you, and hopefully, you know, a year from now, I'm gonna see you, you know, getting payouts. Please, if you do it, if you get funded, if you get payouts, go to the Discord, tag me, AB, I did it. You know, I want to celebrate with you guys, and you know, have an amazing time. So thank you for everything. Thank you to spend time with me here. I always be grateful with that, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Bless.